Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. I'm Gloria. This is Yoga with Gloria. And for those of you who have joined me before, thanks for coming back. And if you are new, thanks for checking out my class. I've been live streaming now since COVID started. So please subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications of my future classes. Today's class is going to be a full body flow. And we'll do a little bit of everything. Maybe get a little more into the legs today. Please say hello in the comments so I know who's out there with me. And thanks again to all the Patreons helping me support these live streams. If you'd like to also help support, you can look under the videos for the description to see how you can help. All right, let's get started. And let's go ahead and reach on up and make fists and circles. And hello, John Wadsworth and Suresh. Welcome back. And Buivani and Alice, hello. Let's reach really high. And reach really high. And walk out and reach up and over. Reach up and over. And just fold over the front knee. I'm doing my left. You can do the same one as me, or you can mirror me. Good, and then bow over the opposite knee. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back and the opposite side. Forehead towards your knee. Okay, hello Roseanne. Thanks for joining, and hello Frank. Let's go ahead and do some neck rolls so you can stay in your seated position if you like. And we're just gonna chin to the chest, and then ear over one shoulder, chin to the chest, over the other shoulder. And again, you can stay there, or if you prefer to curl the toes under, you can take chin to chest, ear over shoulder, or you can take a full circle. So the key, keep that neck relaxed. And then take it the opposite direction. Okay, hello John, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and take a little twist here in one direction. And then the opposite direction. Lengthening up through the crown of your head. Creating that twist. Okay, let's close our eyes, connecting to our center. Just for a minute before we begin here. As you inhale, feel your belly expand. And as you exhale, let it relax down towards your spine. Nice deep breath in. And nice full breath out. The deep inhale in, let your belly expand. As you exhale, just let go of everything else going on in your outside world. Let's make the most of this hour together that we've committed to yoga. Let's start to deepen our breath. 3 deep inhales in, all the way up to the collarbone. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Open your mouth and blow it out. 2 more times like that. Inhale, holding your breath at the top. Opening your mouth. Last time, inhale, filling all the way up. Let's hold it a little longer this time. Lift your chest and take the sides of your neck back. Open your mouth, blow it out. Hands in front of your heart, drop your gaze, and take a moment to call up an intention for today's class. And we'll seal that in with 3 ohms, inhaling deeply. All right, and open your eyes, and we'll start on our backs today. So let's warm up the hamstrings first before we stretch them. Let's walk our feet closer to the top of your mat here. Heels down, toes up. So if you need to bring it closer in, that's fine. Just find a place. You can even bring your elbows down, and then you're going to inhale. Press down, lift up your hips, and then drop it down, lift up, and drop it down, and up, and down. Squeezing on the way up, your glutes, your hamstrings, and down, firing up, and down, up, and down. Let's do 6 more, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. And lower down. Let's bring our feet a little closer together. And then we're just going to... Oh, hi, Sherilyn, Alice's friend. Welcome. And then down. And lift. And down. And all the way up. And down. Let's do 3 more. Squeezing the glutes on the way up. 2. And 1. And release. All right. So now we're just going to go ahead and stretch that out. Right leg straight up, interlace, and just feel into your hamstrings. Notice how tight they are on this side. You can point Oh, hello, Anna. Welcome. And we're going to make circles with your right leg, your right ankle, and feel back of your hamstrings. If you're able to straighten both legs, go for it. Otherwise, you can keep it bent if you have back issues. And you can walk your hands up a little if you're more flexible. All right, draw the knee into your chest. Let's do half happy baby. So you're going to grab the inner arch of your foot and you're going to bend the left knee. You're going to bring your knee all the way to the floor. Bring your knee all the way to the floor. And then if you can, you'll straighten the leg a little bit. Maybe you have to hold your leg instead of and bring it back. And then you're going to go across for a little spinal twist. And back to center. So half happy baby, grab the bottom of your foot if you can. You're going to bring the right thigh to the floor. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you can straighten the leg if you want to add a different stretch. And then cross your wrists. And then take a spinal twist. So you can stay here, or perhaps you can straighten the leg if you're ready to get into those hamstrings. Right knee down. Maybe your right toes come down. Cross your wrists. Grab the outer edge of your foot. And maybe straighten the leg for that bonus IT band stretch. Do a couple more, a few more actually. You can go at your own pace, so you can go nice and slow, or you can speed it up. So knee, toes, cross, and straighten. Knees and toes, and straighten. This is really opening up all of those joints in your lower extremities especially. Oh, hi, Teresa. Did I say hi to Teresa? And Jen. Okay, last one here. Knee, toes, and then across and straighten. So you can stay here for a moment and release. Okay, other side. Interlace the finger behind your left leg. You can straighten both legs. And you can make circles with your ankles in one direction and the other. And depending on how flexible you are, you can bring it in closer, right? And just breathe. If you have a strap, you can put it around the arch of your foot too. You don't have to. You can just hold anywhere along the leg and pull it in. Okay. So then from here, you can bend that right leg again. And you can do the bottom, you can hold on to half happy baby on the left side, inner arch. And you bring the left foot down, the left leg down, the left knee down, maybe straighten it. And then let's take it across and maybe straighten it. So you're going to bring your knee down, maybe your toes, and then you're going to cross your body, maybe straighten it. So if you're super tight, you can just bring your knee down without straightening. And you can also just take a twist without straightening. So you can choose what feels good in your body right now, because we all get tight. And you can start without straightening, and then as you loosen up a bit, you can start straightening the leg. And you can feel that left hip and that side of your body starting to open up. Let's do 2 more here. And pause. Okay. And release. Let's come on down. We're just going to do a quick core. Just since we're on our backs already, it's easiest. So you can just, this is the easier one. You could just do this, tapping 1 foot at a time with bent knees. That's the easiest. You can flutter your feet like this with straight legs. That becomes harder. Or the hardest one, you can lift your head and shoulders, point your feet, straighten the legs, scissor the inner thighs, chin to the chest, belly in, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8. You can bring your head down at any time if you're tired or if it's straining in the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Go ahead and grab behind your legs, and you're going to rock on up. And let's come on to all fours. Spreading your fingers wide, a little cat-cow. Drop your belly, look up. Hello, Asli. And cat-cow, looking up on the inhale. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding. Drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round your back. Do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay. Let's go ahead and curl the toes. And we're going to just lift our knees for 3 breaths, 2 breaths, 1 breath. Pop into downward dog. And then bend the right knee. Try to take your left heel down to the floor or as close as you can. Bend the left knee. Try to bring your right heel down and just pedal out your feet. Shaking your head, yes and no. Good. And then coming onto your tippy toes, see if you can shift your heels to the left to get a nice side body stretch. And then over to the right. And back to center. Take your right leg up and bring it forward between your legs, coming into a runner's lunge. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and slowly drop that knee down to the floor. Keep your chest on that thigh and feel that stretch left side. And then straighten both legs. You can bring your feet a little closer together if you need to. You can also, if you can't touch the floor and you don't have blocks, you can come to furniture and hold a couch or a wall or a table like that. So, so feel that stretch in the back of your right hamstrings. And you're going to drop your knee to the floor again. Bring your hips forward and just look up. And we're just going to bring our knees together and come all the way down to your belly. Okay. Come down to your belly. And we'll find a little Sphinx pose here. Forearms are down, parallel to the sides of your mat, and isometrically dragging it in towards you. And then you're going to sink down and draw the hands a little closer to your underarm pits. And using your posture muscles, keeping the tops of your feet on the floor, lifting up into baby cobra, and then just lift your hands off the floor, squeezing between your shoulder blades and down. One more time, up and down. Chin down, let's bring our hands by our hips. This time our feet will come off the floor, our arms will come off the floor. Point your toes, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift up, strengthening your whole backside. And slowly come on down. Good, let's come into your favorite version of cobra. So it could be on your forearms, or it could be a full cobra here. Tops of the feet on the floor. There's no pinching in the low back. Go ahead and turn over your left shoulder and over the right shoulder. And back to center. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Feet together, left leg lifts for a three-legged dog. Let's bring it forward between your hands. Bending the front knee right over the ankle for that runner's lunge. Lowering your pelvis as low as you can. Feel those hip flexors stretching. And then going and dropping that back knee down. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Your chest is still on the front thigh as you look up. And then we're going to straighten both legs. You can bring them closer together. You can go and hold on to furniture if you need to. Just fold over the left leg, draw the belly in, take that left hip back, relax your neck and shoulders. Good. Let's drop the back knee one more time, bringing your hips forward, chest is on the thigh, and looking up. Okay, let's bring our knees together and rock it forward. You can do full chaturanga if you're strong enough. Most of you I know will be like this and just pop out 3 little tiny push-ups going as low as you can. If it's hard for you, just come down halfway or even a quarter of the way down. Just slowly building up that upper body strength a little bit each time. Finding your cobra. And then let's come on to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top. And fold forward. Let's circle the arms, come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the hearts. All right. Let's go ahead and twist a little. Hit that low back. Relax the shoulders, upper body. Okay, just hit the adrenals a little bit. Give us a little more energy to last a few more hours for the day. Okay, arms up overhead. We're going to do a little side body stretch. So you can either grab your wrist straight up and over, or if you prefer to take your hand to your waist. If you prefer to have your feet a little wider, so you listen to your body, what feels good. Other side, up and over, whatever feels good. Fanning out that side body, fanning out your rib cage. Good. Clasp your hands behind you, lift your chest. See if you can get the elbows to disappear behind you as you bend forward with bent knees, arms overhead. See if you can straighten the arms a bit. Then you'll turn and look over your left shoulder, bend your right knee, and take your arms a little over to your right. Back to center, bend the left knee, turn and look over your right shoulder as much as you can. And back to center. All right. Lift and lengthen, nice flat back. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's do a few sun salutations. I don't know. Yes, let's do a couple. All right. So let's do arms overhead. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Nice flat back. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold right leg back, left leg back. Lower to your belly or chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward. Left leg steps forward. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg back. Right leg back. Chaturanga or to your belly. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. So if you can't take your left leg forward in one swoop, those of you that are more new, you can grab your ankle and do this a lot of times. Okay? Or you can come to your knee and just swing it over. Coming up. Just reminding you guys every once in a while. And hold forward. For you newbies out there. And circle the arms, come all the way up. And exhale, hands in front of the hearts. Circle the arms. Let's do one more round. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's take your right leg back, left leg back. Lower to your belly. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward. Left leg steps forward. Circle the arms up. One more time on the left side. Coming straight down. Left leg back. Right leg back. Lower to your belly. Find a cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward for the last time. Right leg steps forward. And grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. And circle the arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the hearts. All right, you're going to bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose, Utkatasana. And then we're just going to do like the pump, just goes like this. It's like a double. You're going to go ahead and grab your fists, inhale, and then exhale any stress out of your body. Just blow it out. So the weight shifts in your heels. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs as you come back, and then bend and come up. Make fists, bend your knees, bend your elbows, straighten the elbows, straighten the legs, weight in your heels. Exhale. Okay, so we can do a few of those. Slow or fast. Good. Let's do 3 more. Last one. Good. Clasp your hands behind you here and straighten the arms overhead. Good. Hands to the floor. We're going to bend your knees, walk, step, jump. Lower to your belly. Find a cobra. A downward facing dog. Take your right leg up for a 3-legged dog. Bend it and stack it. Open your hips. Look under your left underarm. Let's bring it forward. Come on up for high lunge. Crescent pose. And then from here, reaching forward. You can take your arms behind you as you reach forward. And maybe arms up for 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that left hand down. Easy twist. Open up your, stacking the shoulders, lifting the hips up a little bit more. Good. Let's drop the knee to the floor. Come on up for low lunge. Interlace your fingers. Pad your knee if you need to. You're going to rock it forward. Rock it forward, pressing into the back knee. Feel the hip flexor stretching. Make sure that hips are squared forward. So your right hip is back a little. Left hip is forward a bit. You can pulse a little back and forth if it feels okay for you. And then from here, fingertips to the floor. Wiggle your knee as far back as you can. And we'll switch into Ardha Hanuman. Straighten the front leg. Scoop your heart forward. Dig the heel into the floor as you pull your heel in towards you isometrically. And if that feels okay and you want to go deeper, forehead towards your shin, just bowing over. Okay, and then pause. You're going to take your toes, which are pointing straight up. Now you're going to turn them slightly to the right as far as you can. So that'll activate different set of hamstrings. So then you'll pull it back towards you and feel different parts of the hamstring stretching. So if you can't touch the floor here, you can hold on to soup cans. You can have chairs on the side of you or a folding chair on your mat here to hold yourself up. Good, and release. And we're going to rock it forward, keeping the chest lifted. Pull it back. Stay low. Rock it forward. Pull it back. One more time. Rock it forward. Wiggle your foot out to the side. Lift the back knee and reset it for a lizard pose. You can stay here or you can rock onto the edge of your foot. Or you can come down to your forearms. Good, left forearm comes down, turn to your right, bend knee and reach back. See if you can catch your foot. If you can catch it, you can pull it in. If you cannot catch it, you can just lay on your belly and you can just turn and catch it like this. And we'll pop back into downward facing dog. Rock forward into plank. Nice strong plank. Drop to your left knee, drop to your right knee. Nice strong plank on your forearms. Pressing down with your forearms. See if you can bend the right knee, tap the floor. Bend the left knee, tap the floor. Bend and tap. If it's too hard, you can just come to your knees. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5. Notice I'm not dipping in my low back. Nice and strong and like a plank, not like a saggy back. Okay, I lost count. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to your belly, all the way down. Chin down, hands by your side. Fingertips down. And you can rock back. So you can lean forward. You can rock back. Straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman. So your heels down, you're pulling it toward you. And if you're able to fold over the front leg as well, you can do that. Otherwise, you're up here holding support. Oh, so apologize for the sound. The battery died. These things always happen on live stream. Sound coming. Okay, thank you, John. Sound coming through again. No sound. Oh, thanks, John and Alice. I guess I should be reading this. Okay, coming forward. Luckily, I'm not doing anything too that needs too much explanation. So you could just watch me, and you guys should have been just fine here. Okay, so we're in here in Ardha Hanuman, and then we're going to do the other hamstring stretch where the other set of hamstrings. So the heels down, and you're going to take your toes over to your left. Just drop them as far as you can to the left. And then from there, you're going to pull it back towards you, like isometrically, dragging it back towards you, and you'll feel different sets. Hamstring, pulling it in, scooping your heart forward. You might need to be propped up on, blocks and balls, whatever you have around. If you can't fold over, if you're more flexible, you fold over as well. Okay, go ahead and wiggle your foot out to the side for lizard pose. Back knee lifts, reset it to a comfortable place. And lift your toes. You can rock onto the edge of your foot here. If you're able to come all the way down to your forearms, make sure you're not overdoing. Right forearm down, turn to your left. Bend the back leg and see if you can catch it. If you cannot catch it, you do what we did earlier. Just lay on the belly, completely on your belly, and then you should be able to catch your foot for a little quad stretch here. Okay, and then go ahead and step forward fold. So this time, if you like to grab your big toes, lift and lengthen and fold, you can do that. Or you can point your fingers towards your toes with your palms facing up. You can walk your hands onto your palms and shift the weight into the balls of your feet. And release all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Okay, so since we did our legs so much, if you want to, you can slide back into your, because it's always good for your practice. Oh yeah, forgot about that one. Okay, well, I always try to do the picture on whatever he chooses for me. So today it's a wild thing. I forgot about it. Okay, we're going to do that later. Right now you come back into the low lunge. Great for everyone. If you want to be curious on how far you can go, you can wiggle your foot back on your mat. Or if you have a slidey blanket and a hardwood floor, or you have paper plates and carpet, whatever, you can slide on back. Just to see, your practice. Gotta always just practice all the poses, even the ones we don't like. Breathe deep. That almost looks like the splits, huh? Come on back. I don't know if I could really do the splits. Come on back. Keep the hips squared forward if you can. And try to relax the jaw. It tends to lock up with your hips simultaneously. So you yawn. Then look, it looks almost like it came down from certain angles, so it'll look like I'm doing the splits. All right, come on back down, and then gotta hit that picture, the wild thing. The wild thing, you don't have to do the full wild thing. You can do it with bent knees. So I'll show you from downward dog. Feet together. Let's do right leg up. Bend it and stack it. And you come onto the edge of your standing leg. And then drop your foot down to the ball of your right leg. You can stay here and hang out here with bent knees. Or you can lift up at the hips. Keep your shoulder over the wrist. Maybe do a mudra here. Come on back. And I'll do the other side. So feet together, left leg lifts. Bend it, stack it. Again, you can stay here, rock onto the edge of your right leg, the ball of your left leg. You can hang out here. You can lift your hips up. Find a mudra maybe. And come on down. All right. Okay, time for a little bit of a back bend. So I'll let you choose today on the belly. You can do Shalabhasana. Let's all do the same one today. So let's go here. Shalabhasana. Bend your knees. Maybe catch your foot. Maybe you just do this. Catch your foot. Kick your shins away. See if you can tap your toes together. And roll over to your left side. Head down. Shoulders rolling back. Heart opening. Back to center. Other side. Roll over to your right. Open up your chest and shoulders. Massaging our organs here too. And back to center. And release. Okay. Stack your forearms. Okay. Let's come on up for. Let's come on up to a seated position. And let's go ahead And let's take your left knee down, the right knee over it if you can. And maybe you can come up to stack your knees a little better for Gomukhasana legs. Okay, so from there, you can take your left hand and pat yourself on the back, elbow behind your head, press back into your elbow, opening up the shoulder. You can stay here or perhaps swim your right arm up to connect, or you can use a strap. And hello, Eric. Welcome. So you're stretching our rotator cuffs now a lot. And you can feel the shoulder on the right side getting that internal rotation and then that external rotation on the left side. Holding it straight like this could be challenging enough. If you're more flexible, you can come on forward while keeping the bind. And release. And we're just going to twist a little bit here. Actually, you can put your foot down here, the right foot, and you hug and twist over to the bent knee or elbow past the knee for a deeper twist. And then pay attention. Try to get both of your feet grounded on the floor and do pressing down on your feet, the balls of your feet. Do the hokey pokey dance and you turn yourself around. Ta-da! And that's what it's all about. We're in position. If you got lost there, we just switched your leg. So left knee over the right knee. Here we go. Lift your butt. Stack your knees as much as it will go. Oh. Okay, well, that's nice to hear, Eric, that does it, the class early in the morning. That's why the videos are up there for you guys to do it whenever you have time, because it's hard to coordinate. Right arm up, pat yourself on the back, take your elbow behind you and press your head back. And you can stay here, or if you have a towel or a strap, you can wiggle your left arm up and find a bind here. Any way you can. Again, this time you feel that big internal rotation in that left shoulder. Lift up. This is a nice anti-computer, anti-work pose or anti-gaming pose. This is a good anti-gaming pose. Pressing back, opening up the chest and shoulders. And again, this is hard enough holding it right here. Stay here. Otherwise, if you're able to go deeper, bending forward, your knee towards, your nose towards your knee or your forehead towards your knee. Get your hips and shoulders. Nice stretch. And slowly come on up. And then you're going to stamp the top leg. You're going to stamp that foot into the floor. And then you're going to turn towards that bent knee. So again, you can hug it in and turn, or you can hook the elbow past the knee and turn. So lengthening up through the crown of your head is the most important thing here. So as you exhale, see if you can go a little more to your left, the ribs, the gaze. and release. Okay. Now you're going to bring the soles of your feet together, knees out wide. You can walk your sitting bones back if you want to create this diamond shape. And you'll hold your ankles pressed, your knees out for Baddha Konasana. And fold forward. Maybe your head can come into the soles of your feet here. Okay. And we lift the front one leg, rock it side to side. And lift the other shin and rock it side to side. If you're able to place one of your ankles over your legs, most people can do this. It's half lotus. That's fine. Much less people can do the next one, just lifting up at the ankle and pulling right in. Make sure the ankles, the knees are not hurting. Maybe come on up. Anyways, we can close out the class now. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the arms up. Namaste your hands. Press them into your heart center. Smile and feel blessed and feel grateful. And with gratitude for all of you for showing up to our class here together in the virtual world, let's offer one Om to seal it in. Inhaling deeply. Namaste. Thank you so much for you that joined. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And while this live stream is free for all, I can't make it without my sponsor. So thank you to all of you who helped me make these live streams possible. If you would like to help in these live streams, please visit the website link that you see now on the screen. And please continue sharing my screen. Bye, Suresh. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, John Wadsworth. All right. Thanks for helping me or try to get closer to my goal. So please keep sharing my channel with anyone that can use it. All right. Thank you. Bye.